No flour, no yeast, no sugar, no kneading. If you have a blender or a food processor, you have a bakery, let's make some high protein chickpea bread that's crispy, that's soft, that's healthy. And to be honest, the texture really surprised me. Now let's get started. First thing first, grab your blender or your food processor. Then you're gonna add in 1 cup of dried chickpeas that was soaked overnight. Make sure not to use canned because it's not gonna turn out right. Then pour in 3/4 cups of water. And you're gonna blend this until completely smooth. You might have to scrape down the sides a couple times. You want all those chickpeas blended up as finely as possible and get kind of like a smooth paste. Everything is completely smooth. We're gonna scrape down the sides one last time. Then add in 1/4 cup of flaxmeal, 4 tablespoons of psyllium husk powder, 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 1/2 tablespoons of vinegar poured right on the baking soda and baking powder. Then you're gonna blend this up again. It's gonna get thick fast, but you just wanna mix it until everything is fully combined. Then grab a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper. You're gonna pour this mixture out on top of the parchment paper. Then we're gonna mold this into a bread loaf in the shape of your choosing. I'm going for like an ovaler shape. Once you get the shape you want, you're gonna slightly wet your hands and rub it over the top. And that's when you're gonna add either flax seeds, poppy seeds. Me, all I had was everything bagel seasoning, so that's what I'm adding. And this is just basically for aesthetic purposes. I want it to look cool. Then we're gonna bake at 360 degrees for about 50 to 60 minutes. When it's done, it should come out looking like this. We're gonna let it cool completely for about an hour before slicing, because slicing too early could mess up the structure and cause your bread to be gummy. And nobody wants that. And look how beautiful this is. Can you believe this started off as 1 cup of chickpeas? Isn't this crazy? I really didn't think this was gonna work, but apparently it works. Look at that. Nice and fluffy. So our chickpea bread is done. It smells amazing and it looks really good. Now, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was a bit skeptical of this recipe. I said, I have to try it, because I can't believe a cup of chickpeas that you soak overnight can actually turn into bread. And it actually worked. So I'm kind of blown away by that already, but let's not hold up anymore. Let's taste it, because that's the most important part, right? Here goes nothing. Right off the bat, I can taste the chickpeas. The texture of it is really soft. It's a bit moist. And for how we made this, it's really light. It is a lot, I wouldn't say a lot. It is denser than regular bread, but I thought it was gonna be a lot more dense. Taste, I give it like a 5.5 out of 10. If you like chickpeas, you may like this, but the issue is my mind just My mind is comparing it to regular bread, and I probably shouldn't do that, but compared to regular bread, the taste is about a 5.5. Y'all know I'm always gonna be honest, but I still think the bread is worth trying. Jazz it up with some seasonings. Maybe you can add a little bit of sugar, some maple syrup or something to try to combat that taste. Maybe some garlic powder. Just depending on what you would be using the bread for, or you can just leave it like this. But what I will say is I wanted to try the bread completely plain and do nothing to it and see what the actual taste is. But I think if we toast this up, put some butter, vegan butter, and some cinnamon sugar on it, it would be really good. Or toast it up, put some peanut butter on there, or use it to make a sandwich of some sort. It will really drive that rating up. But just by itself, I give it a 5.5 out of 10. Y'all know I love chickpeas, so that's not what's bothering me. I feel like it needs more flavor. It's kind of bland. I know we ain't put much in it. I'm just amazed that we were actually able to make a loaf of bread, but I feel like if I play with this a little more, add some seasonings, maybe some sugar, maybe a little more salt or something, that I can get a better flavor bread. But all in all, I'm rocking with the texture. I'm rocking with the moisture. It's just the taste ain't all the way there, but I still think it's worth trying. Don't take my word for it. Try this recipe out for yourself. Let me know in the comments if y'all have any crazy ideas of anything I can make bread out of. Maybe I can make this into a series. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. What's up, family? I appreciate y'all constant support, but if you want to support me even more, go to my website, PlantbasedBrandon.com. I'm no chef, but I be cooking hoodies, aprons, t-shirts, and my ebook is on there as well. I love y'all. Thank you for watching.